ठीक है. All right, guys. Just to let you know, the recording has started. So this session is now recorded. So, guys, as per the topic of discussion, so today we're gonna be discussing requirement gathering. Okay, I'm sure Akash has gone through with this, but I also wanted to make sure that I'll also cover this point and topic with you guys. So before I give you the insight and update, I would really appreciate if you can tell me what is your understanding when it comes to requirement gathering, or when it comes to requirement gathering meetings, or requirement gathering techniques, or requirement gathering activity. Yes, guys, please let me know. Yes, guys, I am sure that the topic has been covered with all of you. So please let me know what is your insight.
Like requirement gathering is the process we do in which we conduct the client meetings, workshop, and take stakeholders interview, understands the need of the client, and so that we can translate or specify in the clear instruction or clear language to the development team. And on the basis of requirement gathering, we can create important key documents like PRDs, FRDs, use cases, user stories. So that's why we do requirement gathering to understand the vision of the client, goals of them, that what uh, needs to be delivered, what we have to build.
Okay, all right. Uh, Anybody else? Yes, guys. Anybody else who would like to let us know, guys?
Requirement gathering is a process of collecting high level requirement of product or service from the client.
Okay, take it. All right, guys. I mean, whatever that you've mentioned, that is absolutely Bhumika. Bhumika, can you hear me? Bhumika,
Yes, sir.
Bhumika, I'm waiting for your resume since yesterday.
I'll just send it.
एज पर द जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन मुझे वो रेज्यूमे भेजो भाई, मुझे आगे अप्लाई करना है.
Okay, okay. I'll just send it.
ठीक है. Yes, guys, coming back to the point of discussion. So requirement gathering process, it's a two-way process. ठीक है. I mean, it happens in two phases. First is initial or pre-sales requirement gathering, and second is post-sales. So do you know the difference between pre-sales requirement gathering and post-sales requirement gathering? Anybody? Pre-sales requirement gathering and post-sales requirement gathering. Yes, guys.
Pre-sales requirement gathering means like we as a pre-sales business analyst, we require the gathering of the client before onboarding the client. So and post sales, once the client on board, then we gather the requirement, uh, what needs to be built or what changes, iterations are there. Like it's like post sale is like customer service or support and maintenance, like what we have to do like after the sale service.
Yeah, जी, post sales का मतलब यहाँ पे हो गया when we are doing the SDLC.
Okay, yeah, yeah, SDLC planning. Yeah, I got your point.
हम्म. देखो, pre-sales requirement gathering happens, okay, before the client is onboarded. जहाँ पे हम initial requirement gathering, एक high level requirement gathering कर रहे हैं, wherein we connect with the client internal and external stakeholders, we all, connect with each other, understand the expectations, okay, asking a number of questions in order to get the exact expectations the client is expecting out of us as a software development. Okay. Once the pre-sales is done, once client says, okay, good to go, my green signal, let's start the project. So client is now onboarded. So when I say post-sales, it means client is onboarded. We do the project planning. We do the product backlog. We create the sprint backlog. We do the sprint planning, and then we do the sprint requirement gathering with every sprint. Okay, what is the workflow? Okay, what is the framework that we are following? First is pre-sales requirement gathering. As per the pre-sales requirement gathering, we have created the documents, we have connected with the client, we have asked for the expectations, we have created the revised proposal, client agreed and approved. Then we start working on the business revised document. Then we start working on the project planning. Then we start working on the product backlog, sprint planning, and then we do the sprint basis requirement gathering. Then we create the revised document, and then we groom the Scrum team, and then we start the sprint. So this whole cycle is vicious and iterative and repetitive, from the product backlog to sprint, and then complete the sprint and start the sprint once again. And we do the requirement gathering in Agile every sprint basis or epic basis. ठीक है guys, ये point समझ में आया? Did you get this point? Because you will get this question कि ठीक है यार, Rohit, you said कि you do the requirement gathering, so when do you do it? So I would say that if I talk about the pre-sales requirement gathering, I connect with the client before the onboarding happens. We persuade the client. We inform the client about as is and to be product. We pacify the client's doubts and clarifications. And then we work on the revised proposals. And then once the client is onboarded, then we start working on the project planning, product backlog, sprint planning. There we do the requirement gathering, sprint basis, or let's say epic basis with the client. Remember guys, multiple subtask is equal to one task or one unit. Multiple task or unit is equal to one sprint. Multiple sprints is equal to one epic, or you can say milestone. And multiple milestone releases or sprints, epics is equal to one product or service, or you can say one module, and multiple module is equal to one product or service. Okay, so we are doing the requirement gathering depending on the work culture to work culture. So we are doing the requirement gathering sprint basis, sometimes epic, delivery or module basis, okay, and sometimes complete product basis. Okay, guys, did you get this point? Any doubt, any confusion as of now?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
no.
got it.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so this is the answer to the question, when do we do it? Okay, now the question comes, because guys, I always say whenever you are doing any activity or any documents, you should know when do we do it, who do it, for whom it is being done, what is that document or activity, and how do we do that document or activity. So this is the answer, that when do we do the requirement gathering. Now, who do it? It is the product team who does it alongside with internal stakeholders and external stakeholders. यानी कि it's a joint effort, it's a collective effort. ठीक है, which means Just a moment, guys. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was saying that it's a collective effort. Okay, let's say we all are internal and external stakeholders, which means we all are developers, testers, designers, business analysts, project or product owner, scrum master, success manager, and you are the client and clients panel. So we all sit in this forum and we discuss about the requirement. We discuss about the agenda of the meeting. So that's okay. That's how, that's who gonna lead and conduct the requirement gathering for the client, of course. Okay. What exactly is requirement gathering? Requirement gathering is an activity wherein the product team member or product owner or business analyst, we tend to, connect with the client or with the product owner so that we can get the exact expectations from the client side, what exactly is happening. Okay, which means, I need to ensure that if you are looking for an e-commerce mobile app, what exactly you are looking in. Okay, what sort of business process, what sort of business drivers, okay, what sort of referential and artifacts that you are looking in. So I will ask as a business analyst n number of questions so that I can understand that you as a client, what exactly is there in your mindset. Okay, what exactly that you are looking in terms of mobile app e-commerce platform. Okay, all right. Then comes, okay, when I used to do it, okay, when I used to work as a product owner, so sometimes I get the requirement from the client side, and sometimes I get the requirement from my CTO. Okay, it is just that the client would say that, okay, let's connect and I'll brief you about the requirements. Or client said, yeah, I've already given it to your CTO. You can get the information from your CTO, and he then grooms me. He then grooms me accordingly. Okay, so when I was working, so it was just like every release. You know what is release? Release is when we do the live delivery and migration to the client. So it's every 3 months. So when we are doing the release, we connect with the client for the sprint demo, for the user acceptance testing. Once sprint demo is done, we give the dummy username and passwords to the user so that client can use it with clients panel. And then on the same meeting forum, everyone leaves. Alongside with my CTO, alongside with my dev lead, quality lead, all lead people, we connect with the client in terms of requirement gathering. Sometimes it is 3 months every release, and sometimes it is sprint basis. Okay, so when you have been asked this question that, okay, how, how exactly you are getting the requirements as in the tickets. So you would say that it is with every release I connect with the client, okay, periodic or quarterly basis, and then as per the agenda, as per the release planning, we discuss it with the client, and then we get the information from the client side in terms of tickets, in terms of requirements, in terms of Jira cards, and then we upload it in the Jira in order to get start with the product backlog, or let's say sprint backlog, and then we do the initial documentation of FRD and user story so that we can start with the uh, revised user story and revised FRDs once we get the approval done, and then we start the internal grooming session with this prompting. So that's how the exact process of requirement gathering happens. Okay, guys, did you get this point? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues? Yes, guys.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's play an activity. Uh, Guys, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, Pooja, can you hear me?
Yes, Rohit.
Okay. Pooja, this is the case study. Could you please read it out for us?
A hospital needs a system to manage patient records and appointments. Requirement questions from the project team.
Okay. You know what is, a system which is patient records and appointments management system. Do you know what is this kind of a system is?
Where all the information of patients are gathered.
I'm sorry?
Where all the information of the patients has been entered in a particular
Okay.
document.
That's a record management system. And what is appointment management system?
Similar, it might be a tool where all the appointments will be scheduled.
Okay. Take it. So that means product is patient record management system and appointment management system. We have to create, or we have a product, or we have the requirement, or client needs a business requirement for patient record management system and appointment management system. Okay, which means via this system, the patient and other business drivers would be able to manage and access the complete historical and current database. Right, guys? I mean, this is what, from the vague level, this is what it is all about, right? Nita and all. Anything else that you want to manage or that you want to add on to this? Guys, anybody else?
We can also add that what prescription has been given to the patient and what medicines has been patient is taking and what's their condition. Like we
Mhm.
doctor can create the
That
logs about when the patient
that
came, what he did, etc. Everything in the detail.
that would be completely available in historical and current database,
Okay,
or let's say his complete medical
medical history. Yeah, medical
medical
history.
and historical current database. Okay, what else?
We can also mention like how payment method of the customer, like they are getting it via insurance or they are having a OPD emergency, like those
नहीं नहीं
things. That's not
अभी it
okay.
is just records.
Okay,
Okay,
just for
that
records. Okay.
claims and insurance management system is later on. Huh.
Okay.
What payment you are saying that we can include it in appointment management system?
Hmm.
So we can add reschedule options, likely supposed to be they are booking any appointment and they are unable to come, and then they can reschedule.
Via this system, patient would be to the appointment as per their and doctor
Availability.
selection availability.
As we can also mention the no refund policy also, or maybe the refund policy something as per the appointment if someone is booking.
Sorry, once again.
So if someone is booking the appointment, so refund policies are likely the if they are canceling the appointment, something like that.
देखिए
That
Cancellation of
we
वो तो
can,
फिर
appointment.
देखो
this option we cannot
Cancellation of
highlight,
appointment.
because if you think on the perspective of the organization, no one wants their patient to get refund so easily. So
No, but
that
they will
must
they will
be,
cancel. Cancel the cancellation is
cancel
necessary.
but
the appointment
they
as
can do,
their
but
ठीक
But you have to provide.
हाँ
yeah,
हाँ
we'll
देखो
provide, but
अजीत
we
and
won't be highlighting it too much. We will be putting it at the bottom where customer has to, follow several steps to
Yeah,
cancel it.
likely Ajit,
yes.
it's
देखो
likely the
guys,
same as
what
customer
you are
care.
saying that appointment management system. So via appointment management system, they would be able to book and cancel the appointment. लेकिन there is a more to it because over here I am just explaining what is my current, vague level or high level product is all about. Because I have not done the requirement as of now. I'm just introducing my product I mean initial information. ठीक है refunds, reviews, ठीक है patient progress reports, medical historical data that would come in. This is the main feature. This is the main module, or let's say this is the main product. Via under this product, there will be multiple modules. Under modules, there would be separate epics. Okay, under epics there would be separate sprint, and then under sprint there would be separate feature and its functionality. Okay, so we will do the work breakdown structure later, but this is it's about the requirement gathering. So I am just explaining the current feature as per the case study. So from the vague level and high level, hospital needs a system which is patient record management system and appointment management system via which the system would be able to manage and access the complete medical historical and current database, as well as the system would be able to book and cancel the appointment as per the patient and doctor's mutual availability. ठीक है तो यहां तक guys did you get this point? यहां तक समझ
Yep.
आया आपको?
Yep.
ठीक है now
Yes,
you
yes.
tell me with this
So Rohit, this
information.
is a epic. Hi. So Rohit, this is a epic feature, right? We are just looking into.
Epic नहीं सपना, this is the product I just mentioned. ये product है.
Okay.
अब देखो ना जैसे कि let's say मैं आपको यहां से explain करूंगा. Let's say यहाँ से product is what? Product is this. ठीक है module 1, sorry, module 1. Module 1 would be mm, mm, historical data. Module 2 current data. Module 3 एक मिनट पहले तो हमें सर्च करना पड़ेगा ना. Patient unique ID. ठीक है. Current data. Then comes fourth one, treatment. ठीक है. अब इसी मॉड्यूल 1 में if I further do the work breakdown structure, ठीक है. So module sub module number 1 would be unique ID number. ठीक है. Then comes sub module 2 अगर करेंगे historical data for the medical progress. ठीक है. तो इस तरीके से we do the sub modules or work breakdown structure. ठीक है. But this stage, as I have explained this multiple times, this stage comes later. क्योंकि अभी we gonna be asking question that what exactly client is looking, because at this point of time I am doing the pre-sales requirement gathering. तो मैं इतना सब कुछ अगर बताऊंगा client को, client will get confused. So that's why I'm just explaining the client from the high level perspective. ठीक है. सपना and all.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Okay. Now, with this information about the patient record management system and appointment management system, can you guys tell me what sort of requirement gathering questions that I will ask to the client in terms of understanding his or her expectations for this product that he or she is looking, which is a hospital needs a patient records and appointment management system. Yes, guys.
We can also add on online consultation with the doctor.
Shared option we
When
can
they
also
want
include.
offline booking. They want an offline appointment or online appointment.
नहीं ऑनलाइन ही तो होगी. ऑफलाइन कैसे होगी? तभी तो हम सिस्टम
Sir,
बना रहे हैं.
online, no, sir, online consultation with doctor, likely video call पे with the doctor.
हाँ
Usually do
भाई.
that.
yes I mean this appointment management system, वो जो आप बोल रहे हो बात, that I understand कि the consultation and when meeting up with the doctor, it should be physical, it should be face to face, right? Or it should be online. So that option is later. That option is sub feature to this appointment management system. Abhi to we are just thinking about कि appointment should be managed online. ठीक है. उसके accordingly what will be the first question? The requirement gathering.
We can ask their current
You want
way
a
of
web
operation, like
app
how
or
they are
you want
currently
a
operating.
website?
Okay. Web
You
or
want a web or
mobile app or
both? Hybrid.
hybrid. ठीक है. Second question.
And who is the main target people?
Patients.
What
Target
basic
audience.
patient details need to
Of
be
course
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, target audience,
Patient.
right? Patients.
Yeah. That is why we are
and
booking
what
in a hospital. Yes. Third point.
Like
who can use these apps?
I'm sorry, Rajesh, once again.
Any transportations, any ambulance or something, car or something, transportation.
Who can
generate
use
bills,
these apps like
insurance.
doctors,
नहीं
patients?
सपना ट्रांसपोर्टेशन नहीं होगा. ठीक
Hmm.
है. It might come way beyond or way above क्योंकि अभी तो क्योंकि transportation I mean
like
देखो,
if
try
there
to
is a
think from the initial
So
perspective.
languages add on.
नहीं,
So Rohit,
technical stacks comes later.
who will be the
Okay.
Like
primary
बोले ना,
user
who
of this system?
front end
can
and back
access all
end
this?
will come later. Yeah,
Rohit,
Who
someone
can
says
use this?
basically the
can access
primary
all
user
this?
of the systems, like doctor, nurse, or patient admin. So
yes,
those
exactly.
Roles.
Business drivers
Yeah.
or personas or actors
Yeah.
or live
User,
users.
live users.
कौन कौन होंगे? एक तो of
Ad,
course
And
we all
admins.
know patient,
patient. Yeah.
Nurse, doctor.
admin, who
admin,
else?
receptionist can be one, patient definitely.
So can we not put them all under one umbrella, which is
Hospital
hospital employees?
employees.
Okay,
Yes.
which
Doctors.
includes everyone
Okay,
would
everyone.
come under hospital employees
Hospital
umbrella,
employees.
right?
Okay.
Because the major interaction is going to happen in between patient and hospital. Okay. Of course, there is always an admin who will keep the database. Okay. What else?
Should the system support uploading scanned documents or reports?
So there is the super admin option also, no? Just who is used by the owner of application or company. Admin is used by sometimes by the only by the staffs.
This admin is also an hospital employee, right? So let
Yeah,
it
so
be admin or super admin
super
altogether.
admin will super admin sometimes it's like that. Super admin can change any kind of the features they don't want to give to the admins.
So let it be admin and super admin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
We can also try to ask if they are using some other existing applications or they want new.
Rajeshi, I didn't get it. Once again, please.
We can also ask if they are using any existing application for these
Yes.
records.
Referential system or artifacts or documents. Okay. What else?
System support uploading scanned document
We can add like claim and
or
insurance.
reports?
डॉक्यूमेंट मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम में वो सारी पार्सिंग हो सकती है. Yes, guys.
If they already have a system, what kind of challenges they are facing with the existing system?
Yes. Current
Rohit, can we
business.
like add like food management system also?
Current business challenges. Right. Face now. And just Sapna, what did you say?
Food management system also today.
Food management system.
Yeah, in the hospital, like apps के through हम add कर सकते हैं one product. सारे employees के लिए होते हैं ना food management
वो
system.
तो I understand. लेकिन वो बहुत आगे का है यार. Again.
Okay, got it. ठीक है.
नहीं. ठीक है, guys. I guess this is enough. I mean, this is sufficient. Let's go down. I have also jotted down some points when I got this, one of the candidates who got this assessment. So these are the points that we have covered. Okay, let's save it. So of course, I will ask Mr. Client or Miss Client, do you have any reference artifacts or documents? Because client must have done some study. Okay, as of now, client is looking for patient and patient records and appointment management system. Okay, I want to maintain and store the record and patient would be able to book the appointment. Okay, this is the client's case study. So next on would be the payment integration system. Of course, when appointment is there, there would be a payment integration for the login and registration. So for the login, unique ID from the registration form would include age, sex, geography, address, phone number, email, previous medical records optional, OTP, which is like single authentication or two-step authentication. And of course, the business drivers would be patient, admin, and employee. It includes everyone. And when we are including later on the payments and logistics, it would be optional. Okay, then it would become the business driver as well. Now, what would be the business process that I'm going to explain to the client? The business process, I'm sorry, the business process for appointment management system. Registration, login, homepage, which is UI UX. Categories में आएंगी services via doctors with their certifications. क्योंकि when you are booking an appointment, let's say I have some bone issue. So of course I have to go to orthopedic. So if I am looking for an orthopedic and I am an educated one, so I would look that my orthopedic doctor or surgeon would be certified with some sort of certifications, which is required to cure and treat me. So all these categories along with their certification will be available in the services. Then the booking appointment system from the patient side, payment, all payment modes, confirmation, reminders to both patient and doctor. This confirmation and this booking appointment system will be as per the calendar availability. Okay, of course, it would be web or mobile or both. Scalability
Sir, it
3000
could
to
be possible
5000
ना
users.
कि sir, it is possible कि time से refund policy के बाद customer care भी आए. Sometimes it's possible कि payment get stuck और फिर communication gap create हो
Absolutely,
जाएगा.
absolutely. So that
11th it is
refund
possible customer
policy I have included here.
Sir,
So
refund
this
policy नहीं,
refund,
payment is getting stuck customer care. So
okay, that means
just
the
to
payment is
connect
not
that
going
case to
through.
the
There is an
hospital.
issue with the payment gateway. That sort of customer care, right? Right? Yeah, क्या लिखा है आपने? Pablo Escobar.
Neeraj here, sir.
Neeraj. So this is what you wanted to ask, right? That if the payment is not going through, there should be a customer service involved in this, right?
And which payment wallet they want to use. Like that is even
All payment.
also.
Okay, we can include that customer support for the payment and other issues. Okay, so in a way, this is how we are going to do the initial, or I would say pre-sales requirement gathering. Let's say with all this information, client says ki, ठीक है, Rohit, let's carry on with the business requirement document. So according to all these requirements that I get vaguely from the client side, I will create a business requirement document, which will include further, functional and non-functional and technical specifications. And accordingly, um, it will be given to the, product owner, CTO and client. Once I get the approval, client is onboarded. Then we are going to do the project planning, product backlog, sprint planning. Then, जैसे कि सपना ने कहा कि we will include the transport, food management. तब हम इसको और work breakdown structure करेंगे. अभी तो if you're looking at my screen, अभी what we are doing, let's pretend MS Word is appointment management system. So we are discussing file, home, insert, draw, design, all these things. So we are discussing sub-modules, which is if patient record management system is MS Word. So module 1 is file, which is patient unique ID. Module 2 is uh, historical data, which is home. Module 3 is current data, which is insert. Module 4 is treatment, which is draw. Then once client is onboarded, client says, okay, this is inside, this is inside, this is inside. So now we are going to explain under home, there is a clipboard, there is a font, there is a paragraph. Under clipboard, there is a format painter. There is a copy, there is a cut, there is a paste. Under paste, there it is. So this is what we are going to discuss in the project planning, sprint planning, and then sprint basis requirement gathering. So that's where we further explain further work breakdown structure and further do the requirement gathering. That's the difference between pre-sales and post-sales requirement gathering. Did you get this point, guys? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now?
Rohit, I have a question. Ashish here. जो आप बोलते हैं
Yes, Ashish.
project planning, sprint planning, what is that flow? Can you repeat it once again?
Just a moment, हाँ. एक मेरे पास ऑफिशियल आया है. The workflow which you mentioned, okay, that is initially we will do the pre-sales requirement gathering, wherein we discuss about the expectations, what client is expecting from the high level and vague level. Once that is done, once the client is onboarded, then we start the as per the revised and incorporated and approved business requirement document. We will create the we will do the project planning. As per the project planning, we will do the product backlog management. ठीक है, जहाँ पे हम जीरा कार्ड्स बनाते हैं. As per the product backlog, we will create the sprint backlog. As per the sprint backlog, we will start working on the sprint planning. As per the sprint planning, we will create the initial documents like FRD, user stories, use cases, test cases. And then according to these documents, we will create the agent of the meeting for the requirement gathering. And as per the requirement gathering, we will revise the documents and then we will start the sprint. And then we will end the sprint. And then again from the product backlog, we will create the sprint backlog. We will do the sprint planning, initial documents, requirement gathering, revised documents, grooming session, and then again sprint start and end.
Okay. Thanks. Rohit.
ठीक है, Ashish bhai, did you get this point?
Yes, Rohit. Thank you.
And this is why, and this is how it is a vicious cycle. It is an iterative approach. It is a periodic approach. Okay? An incremental approach. That means every sprint, every period basis, we are delivering. We are delivering in fragments and in chunks to the client. Okay? Check it on my screen. These are, some of the high level questions that we ask to the client. Okay? General questions. What do you hope to accomplish with the proposed project? Okay, who are the key stakeholders and users? Of course, we ask these questions. Okay, how do the project or project goal map with the department or our Scrum team goals? Okay, will the project or system change the way you are doing things now? This is when we ask when the client is using a similar and relevant product or services like ours. Okay, what will the project accomplish that is not currently accomplished manually or software wise? Okay, are there any projects or system in which the project system will interface? यानी कि impact analysis. Okay, is there any existing project or system documentation which is known as referential documents? ठीक है, और ये तो कुछ नहीं है. Who else should I ask to? So of course the client is there, senior management is there, so they are one. Okay. Customer needs, you need to understand what department or business requirements the project or system will address. What information do you need from this project or system? Okay. Is any of the data currently captured in any of the project or system? These are all for the referential. What exactly is the current problem the client is facing? Okay. Any things manually that you would like to automate? Do you have any performance problem that you need to change? Do you have any functional limitation that you'd like to change? Okay. Then accordingly, criteria of the success. What is the most important success for the project? What is the epic goal? What is the sprint goal? What is the milestone goal? What are all the deliveries that you need to consider? Okay. Training considerations if needed from the client side. Okay. What resources might be needed, budget or staff basis. Okay. As per the budget, of course, client needs it in hurry, in very short span of time. So we need to do the resource allocation accordingly. Is there any dependency on the project in completing the project? Then specify what is dependency. It is the assumptions and constraints and dependencies. Take a like technical dependencies. Take a freelance dependencies. Take a is a resource unavailability dependencies. Take a less amount of Jira hours or time dependencies or budget dependencies. So we need to mention that as well. Okay, is there a resource constraint? Any technical constraint? I mean, which is also known as the things which we cannot control, constraints, assumptions, dependencies. Okay, and then important points. How will we improve the current system of the client as well as the Scrum team? Okay, will the new project have the additional functionality? That means if we are giving the as is product to the client, we need to ask if there is any to be product or services that client is looking in. Okay, will the new project or system help you to be more efficient? Okay, to what extent? What is important? Application, ease of access, UI, UX, additional change request or functionality, more efficiency, and redesign, which is revamping. So these are all the questions that we need to ensure that we have covered up in order to get maximum number of requirements from the client side. I mean, expectations from the client side. Okay, guys, any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now?
So
Yes,
what
no,
if
maybe.
if in certain cases it's happened, like some people don't have their own logo or something like that, and the company designed that. Like some people are with the only with the plan and projects, even they don't even have a
वो
logo
तो
still. We also ask
नीरज
them
वो
like
logo, tagline, punchline,
a
that
basic
comes
things.
later. That comes later. Trust me. They're gonna, let's say, अभी recently I have joined an organization, okay, part time, and they are doing a workday implementation for their HRSD via ServiceNow. ठीक है, हाई लेवल अभी आपसे पहले जब मैंने कनेक्ट किया रिक्वायरमेंट गैदरिंग ही ले रहा था, तो it was just like their current workday. I don't know if you have heard about workday or ServiceNow. Workday is more or less like a HRSD. ठीक है, service department, I'm sorry, HRIS, human resource integrated system है, एक service department है, which needs to be integrated with ServiceNow. So that means whatever the activity in terms of first module is general inquiry. So whatever the general inquiry or employee portal, whatever the self-serve portal or tool would be, it will be done from ServiceNow. So that means there will be a ticket which will be created, which will be requested via ServiceNow, which will go to Workday for the HR activities. What are all the HR activities? Payroll, like timesheet, like leave management, learning management, roster. These 5 activities will happen in Workday for the HR portal. So all the information and request or general inquiry will be raised from ServiceNow. So So this is what we do the requirement gathering in order to understand ki what is ServiceNow as of now, what is Workday as of now, what extra and what to be we need to integrate in order to make sure that this implementation happens smooth and seamless. That is where the initial requirement gathering happens. ठीक है, Neeraj and all. ठीक है. All right, guys. So I'll do one thing. I'll share this assessment along with, of course, answer. I would really appreciate if you can jot down all the points from your understanding so that you can share it in the group and we all can have a better understanding that what's your insight in terms of initial requirement gathering. Okay, then we will cover up the different techniques wherein we do the requirement gathering activity. ठीक है, एक 4 बजे interview है, so I'll need to be the part of it. So let's carry on and catch up day after tomorrow, and then we carry on with the consecutive topic. ठीक है, all right, guys. Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now? ठीक है, all right, guys.
No, thank you, Rohit.
Thank you.
Thank
ठीक है.
you.
Thanks.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Stay safe and be safe. Have a great day, guys. And I'll share the recording right away in the Google Drive. Have a great day, guys.
Rohit, that page also you have to share that? Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I'll
Requirement.
share the complete
Okay.
document.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.